Yo, what's up everybody? It's your channel name here. This isn't your typical travel video. Forget your Eiffel Towers and statues of liberty. We're going somewhere different. We're talking about Belarus, a place of hidden gems and untold stories. Discover Belarus with 16 amazing facts about its history, culture and treasures. From architectural marvels to unique traditions, Belarus offers more than meets the eye. Join us as we uncover the hidden gems of this Eastern European wonder. Let's talk architecture. Belarus is like stepping back in time. Majestic castles like Mir Castle, a UNESCO site, towering spires, red brick walls, fairy tale vibes. And the churches. St. Sophia Cathedral in Polotsk. Breathtaking, a blend of styles reflecting a diverse past. Even everyday buildings have unique charm. Colourful houses with intricate carvings. It's like walking through a living museum. Every corner is a photo op. Imagine this, pristine lakes reflecting the sky, dense forests that seem endless, and rolling hills with wildflowers. That's Belarus, a nature lover's paradise. Belovezhskaya Pushcha National Park, a primeval forest home to bison, wolves and lynx. Lakes everywhere, perfect for swimming, kayaking or just chilling. Disconnect and breathe, you'll feel refreshed. This is what I love about traveling, experiencing different cultures. And Belarus is full of unique traditions that will blow your mind. Take Kupala, for instance. It's an ancient pagan festival celebrating the summer solstice. We're talking bonfires, flower crowns, people jumping over flames for good luck. It's wild. Then there's Maslenitsa, also known as Butter Week. Think pancakes, parties, and saying goodbye to winter, but it's not just the big festivals. Everyday life in Belarus is steeped in tradition. People still wear traditional clothing for special occasions, they sing folk songs, and they have this incredible hospitality. Okay, let's talk about the people for a second. Belarusians are some of the warmest, most welcoming people I've ever met. They're genuinely curious about you, where you're from, and what you think of their country. Don't be surprised if you get invited to someone's home for a meal or a cup of tea. It's just their way of showing hospitality. There's this real sense of community in Belarus, and it's infectious. You'll be walking down the street and people will smile at you, say hello. It's like stepping back in time to a place where people still take the time to connect with each other. All right, history buffs, this one's for you. Belarus has seen it all, from ancient empires to world wars, and the remnants of this rich history are everywhere. Take the Brest Fortress, for example. This place is a symbol of Soviet resistance during World War II. Walking through the ruins, you can almost feel the weight of history. Then there's Katyn, a memorial complex dedicated to the victims of a Nazi massacre during the war. It's a somber reminder of the past, but also a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. These sites are more than just tourist attractions. They're places of remembrance, reflection, and learning. Don't let the historical significance fool you. Belarus has a vibrant cultural scene that's bursting with life. We're talking about world-class ballet and opera at the National Academic Bolshoi Opera and Ballet Theatre in Minsk. Then there's the art scene. From traditional folk art to contemporary galleries, Belarus has something for everyone. And the music, forget your pop music. We're talking about traditional Belarusian folk music with its haunting melodies and intricate rhythms. It's the kind of music that gets under your skin and stays with you long after you've left. Trust me, a trip to Belarus wouldn't be complete without experiencing its cultural side. All right, let's talk food. Belarusian cuisine is all about hearty, flavorful dishes that will stick to your ribs. We're talking about potato pancakes called draniki, which are basically like crispy potato latkes. Then there's borscht, a beetroot soup that's practically the national dish. And for those of you with a sweet tooth, you have to try kalyadki, these little pastries filled with poppy seeds and honey. But the best way to experience Belarusian food is to do it like the locals do, with good company, good vodka, and maybe even a little bit of singing. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Belarus is full of these little villages and towns that are practically untouched by tourism. We're talking about places like Grodno, with its charming cobblestone streets and medieval architecture, or Vitebsk, the birthplace of Marc Chagall, where you can still feel the artistic spirit in the air. These places are like stepping back in time. Life moves at a slower pace here, and the people are incredibly welcoming. It's like discovering a hidden gem, a place where you can truly experience the authentic Belarus. Now, don't get me wrong, Belarus isn't all about the past. The capital city, Minsk, is a modern metropolis with wide boulevards, impressive Soviet-era architecture and a buzzing nightlife. You'll find trendy cafes, restaurants serving up international cuisine, and even craft breweries popping up all over the place. But what's cool about Minsk is that it still retains its history and culture. You can wander through the old town, visit museums, and experience the city's unique vibe. It's the perfect blend of old and new, old and... Belarus has a history that's as complex as it is fascinating. This is a country that's been ruled by empires, torn apart by wars, and yet it's always managed to rise from the ashes. From the Grand Duchy of Lithuania to the Soviet Union, Belarus has been shaped by its past. But through it all, the Belarusian people have held on to their culture, their traditions, and their identity. Visiting Belarus is like taking a crash course in European history, but it's also a story of resilience, determination, and hope. All right, nature lovers, listen up. Belarus is home to some incredible wildlife that you won't find anywhere else. We're talking about European bison roaming free in Belarusskaya Pushcha National Park, wolves howling in the night, and lynx prowling through the forests. And the birds. Belarus is a major stopover point for migratory birds, so you can see all sorts of rare and exotic species. Whether you're an avid bird watcher or just appreciate seeing animals in their natural habitat, Belarus will not disappoint. Okay, for those of you who like a little adventure, Belarus has got you covered. We're talking about hiking trails that wind through pristine forests, kayaking trips down lazy rivers, and cycling routes that will take you through charming villages and stunning countryside. And for the adrenaline junkies, there's even the opportunity to go whitewater rafting. Whether you're looking for a challenging trek or just a leisurely stroll through nature, Belarus has something for everyone. One of my favorite things to do when I travel is to visit local markets, and Belarus has some of the best I've ever seen. We're talking about bustling marketplaces filled with fresh produce, homemade cheeses, smoked meats, and traditional crafts. It's a feast for the senses. You can haggle with vendors, sample local delicacies, and find unique souvenirs to take home with you. It's a great way to experience the local culture and support the community. Belarus has a long tradition of craftsmanship, and you can see it in the beautiful handmade goods that are still produced today. We're talking about intricate wood carvings, delicate lace work, and colorful woven textiles. These crafts are more than just souvenirs. They're a testament to the skill and artistry of the Belarusian people. Visiting a local artisan's workshop is a humbling experience, and you're sure to come away with a newfound appreciation for the time and effort that goes into creating these masterpieces. Belarus loves a good festival, and there's always something going on throughout the year. We've already talked about Kupale and Maslenitsa, but there are plenty of other festivals to experience as well, from music festivals to film festivals to food festivals. There's something for everyone. These festivals are a great way to immerse yourself in the local culture, enjoy live music and entertainment, and sample some delicious Belarusian food and drink. Okay, so you're convinced, right? Belarus is the place to be. But before you book your flight, here are a few travel tips to keep in mind. First off, the best time to visit is during the summer months when the weather is warm and sunny. Secondly, while English is spoken in some tourist areas, it's always a good idea to learn a few basic Belarusian phrases. Trust me, the locals will appreciate it. Thirdly, make sure you try the local vodka. It's some of the best in the world. And finally, come with an open mind and a sense of adventure. Belarus is a country that will surprise you, challenge you, and ultimately steal your heart. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Belarus. We've only scratched the surface of what this incredible country has to offer, from its stunning architecture and serene landscapes to its unique traditions and warm-hearted locales. Belarus is a destination that will stay with you long after you've left. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides and fascinating facts. And if you have any questions about Belarus, drop them in the comments below. See you in the next video.